Dawn in Death Valley. The air baking even as the sun rises. No part of the planet has ever recorded greater heat. And there's a heat wave right now, with the chance of a new record. At the Death Valley weather station, a check on the latest maximum temperature. 52 degrees Celsius. The worry here is about life if it gets even hotter.
It would be pretty tough. You know, if systems start failing, we're already having some electrical problems with our IT management in that those rooms get really hot. We have to keep fans on them. And when we get a hot stretch like this, it's pretty tough to manage.
This part of Death Valley is known as Furnace Creek for good reason. It's like a furnace, and it holds the record for the hottest temperature on Earth. That was set nearly a century ago, but United Nations weather experts are now saying that more and more places around the world are experiencing new extremes of heat. This new assessment shows global temperatures decade by decade, since reliable measurements first started, and the most recent decade was the hottest. Today in Geneva, the World Meteorological Organization called it a decade of extremes.
It's not just isolated. 94% of the countries experienced their warmest decade in this 2001-2010 period.
The report says heat waves, like the one that gripped Russia 3 years ago, are now killing more people. But it also says flooding, such as in Pakistan in 2010, is claiming fewer lives because of better early warning. Still, scientists say the climate is changing.
Whatever the cause of those changes, we are living in a different world, and consequently we have to take actions and we have to develop policies that are going to address being in this different world than what we had in place, say, 100 years ago.
The notorious heat draws tourists from all over the world. Globally, the rise in average temperatures has stalled, but it's extremes that matter, and this place may soon experience a new one. David Shukman, BBC News, in Death Valley.